Hello and good morning. This is Nico Tarquinio here, your commentator, your best friend, and your guide to all things Ninja vs. Ninja 13U today. I'm here along with my co-commentators Ryan Stratus and Stuart Amory, who are going to be covering the elite and young adult portion of these events today from the FINA Ninja World Championships here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I am so blessed and privileged to be out here today. We've seen some incredible competitions this weekend. Starting yesterday, I got to sit on the 2 days ago, we started with the 7U Ninja versus Ninja bracket, which is absolutely phenomenon. Yesterday, I was with you for most of the 9Us as well and got to see the 9U finals. Oh my gosh, what an incredible final knockout series with Justine taking the win. I believe she has also been champion in a number of other leagues. And we are just heating up today again. We are moving up to the 13U division, and we will also be seeing the young adults and elites. We are just about to get started here with, I see Brooks Miller and Max Cardinale are our first two ninjas who will be facing off on this course. And we are ready to go. All right, we got Brooks on the near side, Max on the far side. Brooks takes on the trapeze first with Max close behind him. Looks like Max is making his way off of the trapezes to the bar, to the cargo net. Max is taking the lead. These ninjas only get 1 minute compared to the 1 minute and 20 seconds that we saw yesterday. Brooks is neck and neck with Max. Again, that's Brooks on the near side here, or the right side, depending on your vantage point. With Max, oh, Brooks taking a little bit of a faster sprint there. Look at him spinning backwards to give himself a better grip on those cliffs. But Max is already further down the line on the tilted cliffs. He's about to make it over to the gotta goes. That's the square obstacles that you see there. As they are nearly out of time, 6 seconds left on the clock in this first wave. Will he make it? And he's got it. Max takes the buzzer in this first rounds of prelims. 57, 59, and 7 obstacles clear. Six obstacles clear and 53 seconds for his competitor Brooks. All right, next up, we already have 2 other ninjas on the line lining up. If you guys are new to Ninja vs. Ninja and tuning in, we primarily score based on points. There are 7 obstacle points in play here for either ninja on either lane. Primarily, the ninja with the most obstacle points wins, but given the level of expertise on display here and the number of ninjas in the field, it always comes down to tiebreakers, go to whoever gets there fastest. However, you may miss an obstacle in between the set of 7 and still be able to win, because we do count time based on how long it takes for you to get through the course, which has some obvious implications there. All right, Rolf is on the near side, Will on the far side. Will Schroeder versus Rolf Benton. Rolf Benton's from Madison, Wisconsin, Orthodox Natural Fitness. Max Cardinale from the NYX Training Center. I imagine that would be in New York. Rolf takes an early lead. He's a huge fan of Marvel, specifically the X-Men, looking like Quicksilver with his speed out here. He took the UNA World Finals Orlando in 2023, and those skills are definitely serving him well here. Meanwhile, Max likes to make cool videos. He's been doing ninja for 2 years. Awesome. These are some young ninjas. But, 2 years is a lot of training if you put it in, and it will take you all the way to Worlds here. All right, we got the first buzzer here for Rolf Benton. He has taken it in 49:21 with a full course clear. And we'll see Will Schroeder time out there with 56 seconds on the clock and 6 obstacles clear. Still an impressive work. Still impressive work out there as we see the field develop. All right, next up we got Graham versus Logan. Logan Cleaves is from Ninja Stars Fitness, a backyard rig, he says. Maybe he has a little both. Trains his backyard rig that his dad built, even has a 14-foot warp wall. He loves Legos. His family teaches ninja classes in their backyard rig. That is awesome. Meanwhile, Graham Marini is from the barn. Not much needs to be said there. If you know anything about Ninja Warrior, you know about the barn. We have several ninjas out from the barn today, including some that you will be seeing on this very course today. All right, Logan is on the left with Graham on the right. Logan is powering through, grabbing on carefully, 2 hands on that ladder. Meanwhile, Mr. Graham is on the ladder, probably wants to send it. There he goes. He's going along the balance beams here. He's got to catch up with Logan, though. Logan is doing an excellent job. We got some homegrown talent on either side, especially with Mr. Logan in his backyard rig. By the way, if you're looking for a backyard rig, check out World Ninja Sport here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania today. Harrisburg, sorry. And it looks like Logan's taking the buzzer first. He's got a full course clear with 54.58. Meanwhile, Graham's right behind him with 57.01. Full coast clear to both young gentlemen. What a nice matchup we had there. Again, check out the barn comp if you're interested in some interesting ninja comps. You can find them on YouTube. We've had a few people travel out there from my local gym. Again, the barn, excellent ninja gym, pretty stylish shirts. And if you're looking for a good shirt, check out Legendborn, one of our sponsors here at FINA Ninja. I've been wearing their shirts all weekend long. They breathe well, they train well, and I know that I'm going to be wearing at my local ninja gym. Thank you, Legendborn, for sponsoring us. Keep making these high-quality shirts. Next up, we are looking at Michael Frederico versus Dawson Lewis. Dawson Lewis is from Next Level Ninja with Michael Frederico from Authentic Movement Trainer. He's had quite a few achievements. He's brilliant according to his cue card, and I believe it. Let's see him do brilliant on the course. Michael's on the close to us. Dawson's on the side. Michael nearly falls there, but catches himself on that net. Doing a great job using gibbon motions to get through those ladders. Gibbon motions is the hand movements that you're seeing them use to traverse these obstacles. Michael's moving fast, but Dawson's caught up quickly. However, Michael's tech on those cliffhangers has Michael taking a significant lead. He's almost to that final obstacle there, which is called the gotta goes, because once you get there, you gotta go. It looked like he wanted to send it to the second one, but saw that it was a little bit too far to go for. Is he gonna make it in time? He's got 6 seconds left on the clock. Michael's almost there, and he gets the buzzer. Excellent work. 56 seconds, 7 obstacles clear with Dawson looking to catch up. Almost fell out of my chair there. And it looks like Dawson got 5 obstacles and 51. Great job to both young ninjas. They're going to get another heat. This is the double preliminary session where you're going to deal with 2 prelim runs for each of those ninjas. And then they're going to be moving on to knockouts later in the day if they manage to make it to finals based on their time and score. Now, given what we've seen so far, you are not getting to finals unless you get a full course clear, so everybody's going to be gunning for that. Next up, we've got John Malm and Pike Johnson. John Malm is from the Warrior Challenge Arena, and Pike Johnson is from the Summit Ninja Warrior. His accomplishments on a stat sheet say 30 pull-ups in a row. He's allergic to pike. That's very specific. Born in Flagstaff, AZ. That's the Arizona. For those of you who don't know the U.S., we got a lot of international listeners here today. Pike Johnson is on the far side. John's on the near side. They are pretty evenly matched. Wait, oh, I get it. Pike is allergic to pike. How did that work out? That's fun. Oh, man, but Pike takes a tumble. He didn't flounder, though, pun intended. Making his way through this final obstacle. He's got 21 seconds left on the clock. That's plenty of time to make it to the buzzer. Those of you who are familiar with our competition yesterday know there was 3 of those gotta-go obstacles for the younger divisions. Only 2 for these, so they have to make a lache. 42.92 for Pike. And John's going to come in at 54, 41. Excellent job. 6 obstacles for both of those ninjas. Next up, we got Felix and Joel rounding out the last 2 runners in the 13U division. And off they go. Felix on the far side. Joel Syriac on the near side. Joel Syriac from Fitz Set. We've seen a lot of them. Ranked 11th in the Canadian Nationals. He's the dead hang ninja from Calgary. Current record is 32 minutes. Excellent job. Wish I could do that. Felix Weiss is from Ascend in Marlborough, Massachusetts, near my hometown. When he's not doing ninja, he loves driving RC cars. He likes to climb up the rig and flop onto the mat. Don't we all, though? Joel is taking the lead here, but Felix is not far behind. Joel's taking a bit of a tumble there. 5 obstacles in the can, 1 left in play. Joel is making his, made his jump off of the gotta go, hits that buzzer for a time of 43.01. But we got a full course clear on the other side with Felix taking 49. Excellent job to both of our ninjas. Now we're back up to the top of the order with the second prelims. Much like the FINA speed category where athletes will get 2 runs, we see the same thing here in the Ninja versus Ninja category as we look to determine placement on the finals bracket, which is probably the most exciting time of the day. Absolutely a blast, and I hope you stay with us all day until the evening when we get there. All right, we got Brooks again versus Max, looking to improve on their time. Brooks had only 6 obstacles the first time through. Max with 7. Max is taking a lead here. Brooks takes a fall, brings one of his feet, falls before it. So he will not be able to exceed his previous time. However, he is still fighting hard, takes another dip there. Max has got 5 in the can, though, and plenty of time to make it there. 23 seconds. But he's got to move fast, and those cliffhangers definitely sap your grip strength. If you ever tried one, and I sure have, you know how much that can cost you being up there a lot. All right, Mr. Max is closing in on that buzzer. See if he can improve on his previous time of 57.59. Will he do it? And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 54.84. Excellent job. With Brooks just falling behind by a little bit, but it happens. Excellent job to Mr. Max. I'd like to shout out to one of our sponsors, DGS. If you see their name on our obstacles, well, that's why they made them. DGS is one of the most renowned names of obstacle manufacturers in the sport of Ninja Warrior, and I believe they do obstacles for other sports too. Could be wrong about that, they can correct me, but all the same, they're a fantastic group. We really love them and appreciate them sponsoring us today and helping put together what we do here. All right, we got Rolf on the far side again, Will on the near side. Rolf taking the lead. Now, Rolf previously had a full course clear, 49 seconds. He wants to make a little bit more headway this time around. Meanwhile, Will Schroeder had 6 obstacles in 56 seconds. Looks like Rolf is closing in on the full course clear. He's getting close. Off in the gotta go, makes the dismount in one go, almost falls off. Count it by the heels. And that is an improved time, 45 seconds for Mr. Rolf. Great work out there. But I want to see Will get out there too. Will Schroeder didn't quite make it there. Still a heroic amount of work out there here on the course. Excellent work by Mr. Will. All right, let's see who's up next. And for those of you who are just joining us, we are out here at the Ninja versus Ninja 13U preliminary runs here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania for the Federation of International Ninja Athletics. All right, we're up again with Logan and Graham. Do you see that quick link by Logan? Excellent work. Some people call them quick connects. We have a rapidly evolving lexicon here in the Ninja Warrior sport. We got things like quick connects, 90s, Graham Marini's, who is catching up quickly to Mr. Logan. We've had a lot of fast Logans here at the competition. I believe one of the Logans nearly took it for the 9U males. Unfortunately, Graham took a little tumble there. That's an easy place to fall. Logan, meanwhile, is almost to the end. He's got 6 obstacles down. Can he improve on his previous time of 54 seconds? Not sure. Stick with me to find out. Excellent link by Logan. Wow. And he clinches it with 49 seconds to shave off about, 5 seconds from his time in a full course clear. Meanwhile, on the other side of the equation, we got Graham with a great time of 54 seconds. Let's go. Excellent job on both of our young athletes as we get ready for our next set with Michael Frederico and Dawson. Dawson Lewis. Dawson Lewis, I believe, only had 6 on his first run. He actually had 5, so there's plenty of room for improvement here. Meanwhile, Michael had a full course clear, and he's going to be gunning for a better time. These ninjas are neck and neck. Just barely edging over. Dawson, you heard a thud as his feet touched down. Quick giving hands through that ladder. Doesn't send it. Meanwhile, Michael throws himself a little bit further. Logan grabs the second cliffhanger. Same with Michael. Logan's moving quickly, but those tilting cliffs are treacherous. Dawson drops down, takes a second before grabbing. Meanwhile, Michael goes right to it. Who's going to make it? We got a race to the buzzer here, ladies and gentlemen. 13 seconds on the clock. Michael hits first with Dawson right behind him. But one thing to remember is this is not a knockout round. We're gunning for time. 47:01 on Dawson's side. I'm sorry, 47:01 on Michael's time. Wow, big improvement. We got 9 seconds faster. Meanwhile, we're going to see Pike on the far side. On the other side, we're going to see Felix. No, we're going to see, I think it's going to be Felix. We'll find out. I believe Felix is a name that shares a root with the term for happiness, felicity, you think of, Felix. Not much of a Latin scholar, so you can all correct me, but I'm happy watching these ninjas is what I'm trying to say here. And folks like John, Felix, and Pike. Anyway, we got John on the far side. Anyway, I hope they're all happy out here today. They should be happy with their performance. Wow, look at Pike, the level of strength that he demonstrated there, grabbing that cargo net. Pike moving fast, but John close behind him. Pike throws off first. He's on the balance beams, tearing along. Pike is blazing fast. I don't even think he has a coach. Excellent job, Pike. He says, who needs that? Meanwhile, John burning up the course on his own side of things. On the far side, John is on the gotta-go. Pike hits first. Full course clear for Mr. Pike. And we got 43:04. That is just a little... So that is a little bit slower. However, he has 7 points. That may put him as a contender for the finals. We're going to have to see as this field develops today. 49:19 on the other side for John. Oh, my goodness. That is also a tremendous improvement. Shaving off 5 seconds and adding an obstacle is no easy feat. Shaved off a lot of time there. Good job. Well, extra obstacle there. Excellent job. Got to always congratulate these athletes as they do their walk back. I don't care who it is on what side. I don't show favorites. I love all of them, and I wish they both walked through so I could tell them what a good job they did. Meanwhile, we got Felix this time for real, and Joel. Felix wearing that Rock and Ascend jersey. Joel on the left. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm right. Left, far side, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, he makes a big, risky jump. He risked it for the biscuit, as one of my co-commentators will say. Unfortunately, just missed 2 obstacles because of that risk. He really wanted that time. Didn't work out for him, unfortunately, so I don't think he's going to finish. He only has 5 potential obstacles here. Meanwhile, Felix already had a full course clear, so he wants to go faster this time. We'll see if he's going to be able to pull it off. Felix is getting close. Meanwhile, Joel hits that buzzer with a really great time of, oh my goodness, 36 seconds. Wasn't able to seal those obstacles. but he did get the time. That's really cool. All right, let's see, though. Mr. Excellent 49-25 goes to Felix. But that's basically the same. Hey, consistency is key when it comes to training, and it's pretty awesome with it when it comes to Ninja Warrior. How many people do you know who could run this course in 49 seconds? Now, if you have never done Ninja Warrior, if you're interested in what we're doing, if you're looking for a league, check out the FINA League, the Federation of International Ninja Athletics. We are a truly international sport. While World Cup fever is in the air here in the U.S., maybe not so much anymore after what happened. You all know what I'm talking about. We have an international competition going on right now. We have here at the FINA League competition today, we've got athletes all the way from Guam. We've got folks from Australia, Japan, where Ninja Warrior started with the Sasuke show. And Ryan Stratus, who knows quite a lot about Sasuke, is here today, along with a few other ninjas who have competed in that show and competition. We've got folks from Canada. We've got folks from even crazier places like Idaho. We have folks from all over the map competing to give their country the pride of a world championship in the FINA League. So we are having a little bit of a break here as we assemble our 13U females for Ninja versus Ninja. We'll be coming with them really shortly, but in the meantime, I'd like to shout out our sponsors. We got DGS Ninja, sorry. I don't know who DJS Ninja is. Gooder, Legendborn, NinjaWorks, Gibbon, T-Mobile, Warriors Unleashed, Cyclone Made, Stage 4 Designs, Pop and Hold, Adaptation Through Perseverance. That's a stretch. Massage. I actually just talked to the owner of That's a Stretch Massage, and he says some people have been pronouncing it, that's a stretch massage. I'm like, how do you get that? I mean, I guess you need a massage while stretching, but, you know, no, that's a stretch. We got World Ninja Sport, Ninja Strong, Flottball, Who Gifts, MVB Productions, UNAA, Sproutin' Kids Gym Series 1. We got Jesse Graff of American Ninja Warrior fame over there. Oh my gosh, we are already going. We have Sunday Crow versus Maddie Boswell coming up. All right, Sunday is on the far side. Maddie is on the near side. Sunday takes an early lead. Sunday is out here from Ninja Fitness Academy. Meanwhile, Maddie Boswell is, I don't think she's from Power Pickle. Oh, no, it is her home gym. There's a home gym called Power Pickle. Sunday Crow has a pet snake named Pumpkin, and she hates chalk. No Chalk Ninja. Oh, that's a cool name. She's got to be hardcore. Meanwhile, Maddie's pretty hardcore herself. She lives on a farm. She has a sister, Ava, a brother named Weston. She trains at Power Pickle with a true coaching crew. Okay, I think we're going to see Sunday cross the finish line first. But we are almost out of time here with these 13U female first runners. Maddie's close too. All right, and that is time. 45 and 6 for Sunday, 57 for Maddie. Still off to an amazing start. Let's see who is up next. All right, we're already off. Chloe versus Melania. Chloe Hepner's out from the 4-Star Ninja Academy. Favorite gym of mine, out from North Dakota. She's homeschooled and the oldest of 6 kids. She has a kitten and a pet snake. She's also in ballet. I met her mom yesterday on the amateur division. Meanwhile, Melania Esposito is from Always in Motion. She's always from there. She turned 13, one of the shortest ninja in her age group. Not slowing her down. Look at how fast she's going out there today. She likes to bike, build Lego towers, and design structures. All right, she's moving along those cliffhangers and about to grab the gotta goes. I thought she was going to link it. Maybe she did too. Doesn't quite get there in time. and hits the buzzer with 43 seconds and 6 on the clock. Excellent job to young Melania. Meanwhile, Chloe Hipner, her awesome rainbow-colored hair dangling as she works through those cliffhangers, seems to gas out there, or maybe she timed out. She's had 43.72 on the clock. And 6, did she have 5 obstacles? She had 5 obstacles. Great job, Chloe. I bet your mom is proud. Great work. Meanwhile, we got our next 2 ninjas. Catherine and Allie are coming out. Catherine Creedmoor is from DeVos School of Gymnastics, and Allie Grosser is from the AG, is called the AG Ninja, the Amazing Grip Ninja, which I had an amazing grip. She loves nunchucks, loves to bike, musical theater. She loves Addie Herman, the ninja, of course. Noah Munier, Beck Strands, Electric Enzo, Daniel Gill. Wonder if some of them are out there today. Oh no, takes a tumble. Allie, meanwhile, on the far side is still moving. While Catherine takes a bit of a lead despite that fall. She'll definitely have a more competitive time if she can finish first. She takes a glance over at a competitor. Love to see that. It's always fun to see, hey, where are they? Are they coming up to me? How am I doing? Sometimes it has that pacer effect, you know? You go a little faster when you see them coming up on your heels. Coach Malik coaching on Catherine. Uses her right, matches her hands on the ring, grabs up with the right, matches. Same on the other side, but she goes for the second. Allie Grosser grabbed the second cliffhanger as she looks to keep up to Catherine, who has a big arm span. Look at how she moves from one cliffhanger to the next, but drops early, and unfortunately all that work isn't going to pay off as she grabs that gotta go. 4 obstacles, clears out. 4 for her, 5 for Allie. She did an amazing job. We are coming fast, though. Isabella is next, up with Audrey. All right, Isabella Palucci and Audrey Keener. I believe she's sister to Caleb Keener, who I'm familiar with. Isabella's home gym is Suzanne Himka at Ninja Core Training, and Audrey Keener's from ARC. She won the Colorado Ninja League Finals a few years ago, plays volleyball for middle school. And right now, Isabella is taking a slight lead. She's got to find her way to get out and under that cargo net. I don't know if her feet touch the mat, though. Meanwhile, Audrey's right with her. Nice big jump out to the 3rd rung of that ladder. Isabella grabs the second on the 2nd ladder, matches her hands on 1 rung before looking for a dismount, takes an extra swing to make sure she has her footing. Meanwhile, Audrey sends it. She's building momentum as she moves through this course, skips the ring, jumps right up to that cliffhanger. Definitely something these 13Us can do. We saw a lot of 9Us doing that yesterday, often even jumping out to the 3rd. But this wave 2, we're seeing these skill sets heat up. Unfortunately, we are running low on time. 6 seconds left. She's going to have to book it if she's going to make it in time. Audrey's getting close. Can she make it? I think she's going to time out right there with 6 obstacles. Audrey gets 6 in 56. Isabella gets 5 in 39. Excellent time to both of these young ninjas. Next up, we're looking at Ori and Ori Alamgir versus someone else. Lizzie Gatliff. Sorry, Gatliff. Family, hope you're all watching out there. Hope you're proud of your young ninja warrior. They are doing an amazing job. Lizzie is on the far side. Ori is on the near side. I believe I've seen Ori in another competition at some point. Lizzie pulling her way through. Ori got the 3rd place at WNL Regionals. She does karate, skiing, and soccer. Meanwhile, Lizzie, this is her first time competing at the national level. She's an honor student, gets straight A's, knows ninjas more than about strength and speed. It's about personal growth and many other things, but I got to cover this. I want to read everything about these ninjas, but I only got so much time. Ori grabs that 2nd cliffhanger after taking the ring. Lizzie Gatliff trying to keep up, has a big arm span, but that's not going to get her there. Ori's already ahead of her. She's on that 7th obstacle already. Big horizontal kick. Grabs, converts, throws, and buzzer. Excellent job by Ori. 42 seconds, that's the fastest time we've seen today for these young women. Full course clear, but Lizzie's going for, oh, she wanted to go for it. Drops 6 seconds, 6 obstacles, 47 on the clock. Wow. It is heating up here, ladies and gentlemen. Now again, we are in the preliminaries phase, which means everybody gets 2 runs to get through it. We are gunning for time. We're looking for ways to get to finals. At the end of the day, the top 16 will be battling it out in a double elimination format. Right now, we're basically racing the clock. Sunday Crows on the near side. Melania Esposito coming up again on the left side. Let's see how they match up. Okay, Sunday's pulling herself along. Big jump up. But Melania is very close behind, both of them taking a very dominant, oh no, poor Melania falling back onto her back, bounces right back up again like nothing happened. Sunday's on her way. Today's Monday, but she's got that Sunday kind of like calmness to her as she's working her way through that course. It's incredible how these kids sometimes look cool as a cucumber as they work their way. I guess in the case of, what is it? That's a Pickle Jim we heard of earlier? Maybe Pickle. Anyway, cool as a pickle. Is that a thing? I'm tired this morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Melania takes the buzzer first with 5 obstacles, with Sunday getting a full course clear. Melania 5:52, Sunday 7:56. That is an improvement for Miss Sunday. And Melania dropped 1, unfortunately for her. She should still be proud, though. That was a heroic effort. You got to risk it for the biscuit. Good clear. Next up, we got Magdalene versus Maddie. Battle of the Maz. I got a Maddie back at home. Shout out to my girl. A young ninja in her own right, 5 years old. Anyway, I wonder how long Maddie and Magali have been doing it. It is a new and exploding sport, but some of these ninjas have been doing it since they're young. Maddie takes an early dominant lead, very tall for 13, which can be a bit of a challenge for some obstacles like this cargo net. Meanwhile, Maddie is fighting with that cargo net herself, wanting to make sure that it gets her feet up in time. Maddie sprints along. She's looking to clear her 6th obstacle. I don't know if she overran that. It looks like she has 5 obstacles on the board, so it doesn't look like she missed it. Meanwhile, Magdalene fighting hard through that ladder. Nice dismount. Maddie looking to dismount off of number 6. Come on, Magdalene. Come on, Maddie. Let's go, girls. She's closing in on that full course clear. Maybe we'll improve on her time here if she can hit it, but I think she stumbled and didn't quite get that landing. Hooey. A lot of effort out there. Oh, no, I see a full course clear. 7 obstacles and 58. Wow. All right, that's an improvement for young Maddie. Loses a second but gains an obstacle. That's a trade-off any ninja wants. Magali, also just an incredible work. I believe that may have been her first run. I don't have any stats for her yet. So that gives her some room to improve on her next heat. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. I see Chloe Hepner lining up again. These kids are so talented, ladies and gentlemen. You know, in the Warriors Unleashed program, which I'd like to shout out today as one of our sponsors, we have a slogan, and it is Ninja is for everyone. And we're really seeing that. We got male and female divisions here that are equally loaded up. We've got folks from all over the country. This is why it's the International Ninja. It is that's where we get the I in the FINA. It is the International League. We've got Guam, we've got Canada, we got Japan, we've got North Dakota and Chloe Hepner. We got Catherine Creedmoor on the other side. Catherine's first run, I believe she got 4 obstacles, so plenty of room to improve here. Meanwhile, Chloe battles it out with that cargo net in classic style. If you've ever watched the Sasuke show, or especially the earlier ones where they use the cargo net, a lot of times you'd have to use your feet to get through it. Catherine's taking the lead. I see her taking a glance over at Chloe. Hey, where is she? And they're matching bit for bit. If you've ever gone running before and used a pacer, you know that it's pretty similar in Ninja. Running alongside someone really has a great effect. These ninjas are bringing out the best in one another. Iron sharpens iron, and ninjas sharpen ninja in their skills on the course. Even if it's your first time out at Worlds, you're going to leave with an experience and skills that you would never get otherwise. Excellent. We see 5 obstacles for Catherine once again, but 40 seconds, that's going to be an improvement for her. 5 obstacles and 40 on the other side. These girls were neck and neck the whole way through, and they have similar finishes as well. Whew. Yeah, Catherine, that's an improvement. Great job, I always say, as the ninjas walk by my table here. If you're out there, feel free to say hello. I'd love to see how you're doing with your world experience this year. My name is Nico, here commentating along with Ryan Stratus and Stuart Amory. All right, but meanwhile, 2 other big names, Isabella Paolucci and Ali Grosser are here. Isabella had an extremely fast time, her first time through, if I remember correctly. Yes, she had 39 seconds on the clock, but just barely missed 2 of those obstacles. Meanwhile, her rival here on the course today, Ali, also had 5 obstacles. Let's see him get 6. I want to see it happen today. One of the 3 C's of the FINA League is continuous improvement. And we're already seeing that right on the field today. Ali Grosser almost there. She's almost caught up to Isabella. Again, each of these obstacles try different skills and ninjas. So someone who may be good at the cliffhanger may not be good at balance, and vice versa. That's why often you see people speed up or slow down on certain obstacles. It's why it's great to have a series of 7 here. But these girls were neck and neck the whole way through, drop right before obstacle 7, both with 5 completed in about 43 seconds. I think Isabella had only 33, actually. All the same, great runs for both of these young women. Let's see who's up next. And we are continuing along with Ori and Audrey, battle of the AUs. Neither of them from AU as far as I'm aware, though that is possible here. We have quite a few Australian ninjas. I remember the first time I ever met ninjas from Australia. It was so impressive. Look at Ori, though. Speaking of so impressive, not that Audrey's not doing impressive as well. She's got 3 obstacles clear, but Ori is kicking butt. She got full course clear, nearly missed that buzzer if I saw correctly from my vantage point. 40 seconds for Ori. Meanwhile, 42 seconds for Audrey. That is an improvement of 2 seconds for Ori. And Audrey, big improvement by about 16. Though she did lose some obstacles in the process, unfortunately for her. Audrey Keener, that was. Who's coming up next? We've got Izzy Gatliff and Magali Tremblay. They're already up in the air. Magali. Lizzie's going first. Almost there. Moving along that ladder. Looking cool as a cucumber. I don't know, I said cool as a pickle earlier. Can we make that? I like pickles. Grow cucumbers. Lizzie's almost touching down. There she goes. Magali, though, is hot on her heels. Magali's got Magdalene, I probably have said her name wrong at least 10 times here. She deserved to have that name said right, so I apologize if I've done that. Meanwhile, Lizzie is blazing fast. She's got 5 obstacles in the can. Where Magali is almost there, neck and neck. Oh, but she takes a fall. She's gonna close out with 5. Where Lizzie is aiming for that, oh no, Lizzie timed out mid-air, had that buzzer right in her sights, but wasn't able to get there in time. That's another 6 obstacle clear for her, losing a couple of seconds. That's okay. Her prior run was fantastic. And folks, we will be coming up to the next wave, which will be the 13 Wave 3. If you're following along at home with one of our guides to our schedule, Wave 3 is our 13U males. And if you were unaware of how we make this work, our waves are based on their finishing times and obstacles and points throughout the season, particularly how they performed at sectionals. So we try to keep similarly skilled ninjas up against each other. I'd like to tell you about one of our sponsors here today. I want to talk about Gibbon. The FINA World Championship is proudly supported by Gibbon, the world leader in slacklining and balance training. Stop by the Gibbon booth to experience the award-winning slackboard and see why athletes, coaches, therapists, and families are using it to build better balance, stability, and confidence. Gibbon, they are excellent. Their products are excellent. Please check them out. They're extremely affordable. I got a family of 6. Not always easy to find good gifts for under the Christmas tree, but you know what we got our kids this year? A Gibbon slackboard. Our kids loved it. They were on that thing within an hour. I think the whole family was on that thing more than they were doing anything else. Not even the video games commanded our attention as much, and those things are definitely attention suckers. But Gibbon's healthier for you. It's worth your attention. If you want to get good at Ninja, especially balance obstacles, check yourself out at Gibbon slackboard. All right, we will be taking a couple of moments as we get ready for the 13U males. My name is Nico. I will be on this stream for most of the day today. We also have another stream going with the couple of legends. We've got Ryan Stratus and Stuart Amory commentating on the Young Adult and Elite Division. So feel free to check out that stream. But I'd love to have you stick here with me for 13Us. Stay tuned as we get the 13U males ready. And that will be going on in about 20 minutes as the young men get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico Tarquinio here again. We are live with the 13U male Ninja versus Ninja. We just saw Noah Chin and Samuel Krayer, if I'm correct on that. Krager, Super Sam. Next up, we're looking at Colin Stripling and Jays Frazier. Colin Stripling is from the Rock. He did a 7-foot 360 lache once. He is on the near side. Meanwhile, Jace Frazier is on the other side. Colin beat every 2D Mario game in less than an hour per game. He makes really good smoothies, and he wants to graduate 2 years early. Meanwhile, Jace Frazier is from the Warrior Zone Obstacle Center. Jace has taken an early lead, but Colin is not too far behind. Jace is closing in on Obstacle 6. Meanwhile, Colin is rocking it, going on through those ladders, pulling them down nice and hard. He's matching his hands before making a nice steady grab for that ring. Jace finishes with full course clear in 36 seconds. And Colin is looking good. He's got 10 seconds left, 5 obstacles in the can. We'll probably time out on this one, but he's going to make the effort. Rocking an Electric Enzo shirt, for those of you who are familiar with Electric Enzo of Ninja Warrior fame. Made it to the finals last year in the TV show. 48 seconds and 5 obstacles clear. Okay, next up we got David Leopold on the near side, Eli Much on the other side. David's from the Rock. He likes Minecraft. Eli Moich is from Queen City. He had a broken finger halfway through the season. He can run a mile in under 5 minutes. Wish I could. Good gravy, these kids are cool. Okay, Eli on the far side, David on the near side. Eli takes an early lead, swinging out under that cargo net as David looks to make his dismount. Eli moves through deftly, nice big hands, throws himself forward over those balance beam. David makes his dismount going along the balance beam. Looks like he's gonna grab that ring to help him jump to cliffhanger number 3 as Eli looks to finish out those cliffhangers. Goes on to the gotta goes, touches down, grabs sideways on that thing. A lot of kids have been using the front end, but makes a tumble for it. 6 obstacles clear in 39 seconds for Eli. And 57 seconds and a full course clear for David. Sometimes taking a little extra time is enough to get you the full course clear, which is what you want on a course like this. Next up, we are looking at Alec Montpelier versus Frankie Harford. Alec Montpelier made it to Stage 2 WNL Finals in 2024. He loves watermelon. Frankie's from Big Time Ninja. He plays the French horn, has 2 dogs, Brisket and Poppy. Alec is neck and neck with Frankie Harford. Frankie's grabbed onto the 3rd cliffhanger. Alex tried to take a big swing to get out to it, but is instead inching forward, drops down, sacrificing the obstacle. Not intentionally, here at the FINA League, we have a Spirit of the Obstacle rule. 6 in the can for Mr. Frankie. 6 in 44 and 27 and 4. Great run by both of these young ninjas. Next, we're heading up with Lincoln Chan, I believe. Lincoln Chan, the man with a plan, his words, not mine, versus Hudson Silberstein. Lincoln Chan can recite the alphabet backwards, can play various songs on the piano. He did Ninja 3 years during COVID, as many of us did. Hudson is 13, has 2 crazy, friendly, amazing golden retrievers named Hunter and River. I got one named Sprout. I wish they could meet each other. All right, Lincoln on the far side, Hudson on the near side. Hudson is making his way through the trapezes while Lincoln is still swinging his way through. Excellent form by Lincoln Chan. Did you see that move that he did to get under the cargo net? Fantastic work. Lincoln going quickly. I wonder if they call him Lincoln. I've heard a few Lincolns. Boys named Lincoln who like to be called Lincoln in the sport of Ninja Warrior. If you don't know what linking is, check it out, look it up. You might see a lot of it today as we get on through these brackets. Big jump up from Hudson. He went right to that cliffhanger. Probably a good way to save time here. Meanwhile, Lincoln is almost there to the buzzer for a full course clear in about 40 seconds, but let's see what the clock says. We got 39:06. Hudson seals the deal as well. I think I saw some movement on the points at the end there. Full course clear as well, 52 seconds. Yeah, Sean here informed me he did a big move. I totally missed it, I believe. Did he link the obstacle, Sean? Yeah, so one thing that I've been wondering if we're going to see today is a linking between 6 obstacles and 7 obstacles. 6 and 7 are perfectly linkable. We saw a little bit about that in the first day. I think I saw one kid do it on 7Us. Got to be crazy to do it that age. But 9Us, I saw a couple. 11Us, I saw a couple. And I was talking to somebody who's going to be doing the young adult course later, and he thinks he's going to do that on his second prelim. Okay, I see a familiar face over there. And Ezra Carlson from Nebraska Ninja, who beat the 14-foot wall out there, something a lot of adults aren't able to do. He loves pickles, chicken sandwiches, and Ninja, who'll be an 8th grader at Mickle Middle School, training parkour and Ninja for 4 years. Meanwhile, Mason Silva from the Ninja Lair in Las Vegas, he loves Godsmack, Shinedown, and Daughtry. Man after my own heart, completed his first Spartan race recently. He plays flag football, and basketball. All right, Ezra is taking an early lead over Mason as he monkey bars his way through that cargo hold, almost touches the mat, but saves himself the last time. Ezra's in the fight. He's looking at that ladder. He skips the ring. Mason is close behind, though. Ezra's sprinting along. Big jump right out to that 3rd cliffhanger. Didn't need that ring, used it as support. Meanwhile, Mason is not far behind, but Ezra is smoking fast here. He's going to look for that. Got to go. He's aiming for that buzzer. Building up his swing a little bit extra. Oh, no. He takes the fall, but rolls safely away. And hits that buzzer. Looks like he's hurting a little bit. Full course. No, 6 obstacles clear, 36. Meanwhile, Mason's doing a fantastic job himself and might be able to get the full course if he can go a little faster, but time's out. Both of these ninjas end up with 6. Ezra, I believe, had 50 seconds. Meanwhile, Mason gets 54. Okay. Another ninja I know. 2 more ninjas. Andon Reed from the barn is up against Rylan Karkoski. Andon Reed is colorblind. He's been outdoors, got hurt with some of those trusses. His favorite part of training at the barn is Tuesday night Bible study. Amen, Andon. Meanwhile, we got Rylan Karkoski from Nebraska Ninja. He's been doing Ninja for a while now. Seen him at a lot of our competitions back home. All right, Andon and Rylan are fairly evenly matched to begin with here. Some strong 90 strength from young Rylan. Wow, dipping and dodging through as Andon is close behind. Looking to full send from the first rung of the ladder. But Rylan is keeping fast. It looks like Andon might be able to catch him. However, do not underestimate Rylan's grip strength as he moves through these cliffs. Andon takes the lead, though. Who touches down first? Oh, linking the obstacle. Rylan thinks about it, doesn't do it. Andon falls and hits the buzzer with an amazing 6 obstacles as Rylan takes the full course clear. Rylan 7 and 44, Andon 6 and I believe 34. Wow, great runs by both of our young ninjas. That was neck and neck. Goes to show you how a matter of strategy and technique can affect your run, whether you choose to link the obstacles or not. Andon did a great job. Ryland did a great job. I can't wait to see both of these ninjas for their second prelims. Okay, next up we're going to see Brennan Casaverde versus Samuel Krager. Okay, Brennan's up for his first run, and I believe he's going up against Samuel Krager for his second. Brennan Casaverde is from Rock City. Okay, we are off to the races once again with Brennan on the near side, Samuel on the far side. Samuel taking an early lead, a lot of linking there we see going on between parts of the obstacles. Samuel, big kick, sends it from the beginning of the ladder, which seems to be a favorite technique here. While meanwhile, we have Brennan taking a little bit more of a beat, but he soars up to that second cliffhanger as he looks to close the distance between him and Samuel. Samuel's looking to make the final gotta goes, but Brennan falls down, unfortunately, right before making that mat. Very common. It's easy to misjudge that. Meanwhile, Samuel clinches it with a full course clear at 36. And Brennan, 42-6. Brennan will have one more run today. That will be Samuel's second preliminary. We'll see how he does and whether or not we'll see him again in finals against the other ninjas in this wave, in all of these waves. Next up, Noah Chin versus Colin Stripling. Colin had 5 obstacles the first time, but certainly is capable of more. Let's see him improve. Noah sails forward on those trapezes with the greatest of eases. Colin, meanwhile, a strapping young stripling. Oh no, Noah takes a bit of a fall right below. Colin is catching up to Noah. Noah looks casual, making this look easy as he soars through, going along the balance beams. As he takes a big leap, left hand on one cliff, right hand on the other. As Colin looks to catch up to him, 24 seconds left on the clock. Noah Chin has got to speed up if he wants to get that 5th and final obstacle that he is capable of getting here. 5 obstacles with a big slam dunk on the buzzer. 5:47. And Colin times out on the final obstacle with 6:52. Great work. That was an improvement for young Colin, who had 5 obstacles on his first run through. We're going to see Jays Frazier and David Leopold next. Okay, we are about to get off again. All right. We are heading fast here. My goodness. Jace has almost cleared the course. I believe that he is going to have the fastest time that we've seen all day today for the 13Us. Look at that big kick. Feet high in the air, showing exactly where he wants his momentum to go. Full course clear. Impressive run by Jace. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. 29 seconds. Good gravy. We're going fast today, aren't we? Meanwhile, David, no slouch himself, unfortunately falls down, but I think he caught himself in time. David still got 10 seconds to get through the last obstacle. Fully capable for David to get a full course clear if he can hurry up and get through it. Nice, sends it. Oh, he thought about the dismount. That might cost him. Let's see if he can get there. 2 seconds to go. Oh, he hits the buzzer. Excellent job by David, just getting in there. 58.75, squeaky clean. A little bit slower than his last run, however. So his better time is going to be what he's evaluated for when we get to finals. Woo. Eli versus Alec. Alec on the far side, Eli on the near side. Almost called him Elic. Elic versus Alec. That'd be cool. Okay, Alec Montpelier. Eli hitting those trapezes at the same time. Orange versus blue. Looks like we're looking at a movie poster here with that contrast in colors. Shout out to my color theory friends. Alec hits the ladder and dismounts off of it. One of the faster techs we've seen today is just taking that first or second rung and just throwing yourself. Eli is taking a slight lead on the tilting cliffs, but Alex is not far behind. Alex, sorry. You slip a little bit after a while. Okay, Eli is off. He's almost through that seventh obstacle. See if he can improve on his previous time. There he goes. Nice swing, but he doesn't let go. Setting up that dismount, though, and goes tumbling like a baseball player sliding into home. 7 clear in 54 seconds for Eli. 7 and 58 for Alec. Both of them improving a ton from their previous run. Good job, boys. That will put them in the running for the finals, though we have seen some faster times today, so it all comes down to who else is in the field. And there's a lot of 13Us to come. I believe we have about 13 waves of them today, if I am not mistaken. And we are currently sitting at wave 4. Okay, Frankie and Hudson are back again. Hudson is on the left, Frankie is on the right. Frankie taking an early lead from big time. Hudson not too far behind him. Love when they wear that backward cap. Looks so casual up there, doing amazing things. Whew. Flying Frankie heading through this course. Frankie's looking to finish off on his 7th obstacle already. Grabs it. Oh, he wanted that dismount, but you could see he wasn't sure. Gets down, hits the buzzer. Boom! Full course clear for Mr. Frankie. Hudson's not far behind, though. 16 seconds left on the clock, 6 in the bag. Frankie got 38 seconds. Very dominant time for a full course clear. Meanwhile, Hudson's going to come in at 53 seconds. And another full course clear, losing about a second, though, so that's not going to be an improvement on his previous time. Not to say it doesn't count for anything, because you got to get used to those obstacles. The more times you get to touch those obstacles, the better you're going to be for future heats. Okay, Ezra from Nebraska is out against Lincoln. Lincoln Chan on the other side. Tailed by Coach Nick. I don't know Lincoln's coach, otherwise I'd love to give him a shout out. Coach Nick's the guy who threw me into the commentary game to begin with. So big thanks to him for getting me here to Worlds today in a way. It is an absolute blessing to be commentating on both of these ninjas. Lincoln and Ezra, both are tremendous athletes. Lincoln had a full course clear in 39 seconds last time. Ezra had 6 obstacles in about 50. So Ezra's got some improvement to make here. And Lincoln could definitely gun for a better time. Who's going to win? I see some punches being thrown, or maybe they're pantomiming how they're going to grab those. Getting those grabs ready, getting those hands ready. Got to get your grip strength ready if you're going to do it. Got to do it right. All right, Lincoln versus Ezra. We are just waiting for a moment. As they get off to the races, literally. I see the judges talking a little bit here. If you're out there on YouTube, please share our stream with as many people as you know. Like literally, just go down the list of your contacts. We would love it. Okay, Lincoln on the near side, Ezra on the far side. Ezra's moving a lot faster than he did on his first run, but he's struggling. Oh, and he falls back, unfortunately. Slams that mat. Lincoln throws forward, moving a little bit faster than last time. He may improve on his previous full course clear, while Ezra, sweat on his brow, runs as fast as he can to try to catch up to him. It ain't over till it's over. Unfortunately, Ezra takes another fall. Lincoln, though, blazing fast, moving on to the 7th obstacle, links the 2, which we see is probably the winning strategy here for time. But it does lead you to a much bigger swing. Ezra hits at 5 obstacles in 38, and Lincoln 7 obstacles in 43. Is that an improvement? I believe it is. It is not. Still a great job by both of these young ninjas. Sometimes going fast will cost you a little bit in terms of accuracy, and that's what happened to young Ezra today. All right, next up, we're going to be looking at 2 more ninjas. We got Rylan Karkoski up against Mason Silva. Rylan on the far side, Mason on the near side. All right, Mason is about to go for a run, but so is Rylan. Rylan stepping out fast. Rylan takes an early lead by just a little bit. Big throws forward. Rylan is a very tall, young 13U, and if you can figure out a way to make that height work to your advantage on obstacles, that's gonna, ooh, he slips, reaching for that 4th rung of the ladder. Yes, nice grab, given hands. Meanwhile, Mason fighting strong on his right. Rylan's blazing through. He's already on the tilted cliffs from the 2nd to the 4th. Slow and steady, Mason's moving on through. I say slow, relatively speaking. Mason, though, is trying to catch him. He reaches up to that 2nd cliff, 2 hands up there, but Rylan's almost near the dismount on the 7th obstacle. Big kick, he's got it. Throws, buzzer! Full course clear for Mr. Rylan. Meanwhile, Mason still has one in the works if he can make it in 7 seconds, but he's got to go fast. As a certain blue hedgehog once said. Oh yeah, full course clear goes to him too. That's Rylan's 2nd full course clear, not as fast, still great. And Mason's 1st, wow. All right, next up we got Brennan versus Andon Reed, I believe. Yes, here we go. Brennan Casaverde on the far side, Andon Reed on the near side. Okay, let's see how they do. Okay, we're off. Brennan's moving fast, but so is Andon Reed. Andon Reed out from the barn. Hair flying in the wind as he goes through. Brennan not too far behind. Andon takes a slight edge, sprinting over those balance beams. We're looking at some very competitive times in the works here. Andon's almost all the way through the 6th obstacle. Gonna head on to the 7th, going to the dismount. He's got a bit of a diagonal on that. He's gonna have to steady himself. He's gonna make it accurately. There he goes, throws forward, touches down, and full course clear. Meanwhile, Brennan is almost there as well with his own full course clear. All right, 39-7 for Andon. And Brennan has, I don't know, 35. Wow. Some of the fastest times we've seen here today. I believe that is our last runners on the 11U males, or 13U males, sorry, been a long weekend. Hey folks, Nico Tarquinio here. I am still in the wings. We are waiting for our next wave of the 13Us. We will be bringing them to you shortly. After just a couple of moments while we set up, we're going to be dealing with the 13U females wave 4. So don't turn that dial. Again, not to give a dial on your internet, but you know, like don't turn your router off is kind of what I'm trying to say. Oh my gosh, we are already there. We got Emma Farrell versus Frances Nix. Frances and Emma are neck and neck running through this course. However, Frances on the far side has managed to pull up a little bit on a lead here. Throws through, runs along the balance beam. Grabs the second cliff using her left hand to steady her, sorry. Meanwhile, Emma being coached along by one of the other 13U athletes I talked to today. But Frances Nix is closing in on a full course clear. If she can speed up, she's there. But she only got 12 seconds to work. She's got it, no problem. Frances touches down with 7:48. And Emma takes it in 51 seconds with 5. All right, next up, got some other ninjas coming your way. Next up, we got Sophia Hines versus Michael Ann Graves. Okay, Michelin is on the far side. Sophia is on the near side. Sophia's got a good grab, but Michelin's not too far behind. Sophia sprinting along the balance beams. She's about to get her 5th obstacle. While Michelin, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Mikey, okay, cool, I got it. Sophia from Marlborough is about to get her first full course clear. If she can finish, there she goes, 7 obstacles down in 54 seconds. And on the other side, Mikey, 57 seconds with 7. Okay, we're up next with Etta Stauffer versus Avery McLendon. Etta Stauffer from Nebraska Ninja. I have often mispronounced that name, and my apologies to the Stauffers. But Etta's still in the air, while Avery takes a little bit of a fall there. Etta is neck and neck with Avery. Avery McLendon moves her way over the balance beams, grabs the ring, reaches for the 3rd cliff, couldn't get it. Meanwhile, Etta uses both hands to match on the first. 15 seconds on the clock. Both of them have to hurry if they're going to get there in time. Avery has 4 in the can and is looking for 5. Etta might be able to get at least 6 here if she can touch down. There she goes. She's got to go fast, though. 3 seconds left. She's got to send it. Avery finishes with 35 and 4. And Etta's gonna take 6 and 55. Next up, we got Frankie. Frankie and Avery Knight. From Avery to Avery with IE. I don't know if you can hear the difference in my pronunciation there. Frankie is on the near side. Frankie's on the far side. Frankie, close. Avery, far. Avery, left. Frankie, right. Love that mixed grip you saw there from Frankie on that ring. Meanwhile, Avery, one of our taller 13U competitors, is trying not to scrape her feet underneath. Ah, yeah, that cargo net. That is one of the bigger hazards on this course here today. Frankie throws and dismounts, goes over the balance beam, grabs the ring, pulling all those tilted cliffs down to her. Meanwhile, Avery is going to try to keep up. She's almost there. Big swing forward, reaches for the 3rd cliff. Definitely treacherous, but she gets it just fine. Meanwhile, Frankie's almost through those very same cliffs. Reaches for the 7th obstacle. Big kick in the air. I don't know if it's going to carry her there in time. She only got 5 seconds to work with. Frankie drops down. Has to get that buzzer, though. She wants the obstacle 6 and 47. And 54 and 6 for Frankie. Okay, let's go. Meanwhile, we got Ava Volmer from Nebraska Ninja on the side of another young ninja on the other side. I believe that will be Faith Schweikhardt. Faith Schweikhardt is about to run on the far side. Ava Volmer on the near side. And they're off. Ava's going. Faith takes a look over to the side, close behind her, from one trapeze to the next. Ava swings forward, looks to make her dismount, touches down. Faith is a little bit ahead of her. She grabs the trapeze. Both girls grab the cargo net at the same time. Big fall for Faith, not to the ground, of course, just backwards. Catching herself just fine on the rungs of those cargo net. Meanwhile, Ava is fighting her way through those ladders. grabs the rings, gonna reach up to the second rung of the ladder. She's got to look to make her dismount. Faith gets it first, where Ava is a little bit behind now on the balance beam. She's got to sprint. She falls off the balance beam, losing her footing, but has a bigger sail up onto those cliffs, putting her forward. Ava's got a bit of a height to her that'll allow her to pull herself through those cliffs even faster. However, we only have 6 seconds left on the clock, so if Ava's going to make it there, she's got to go on the gotta goes. That's the name of the obstacle if you were not familiar. And both girls look to be finishing out with 4 and 5. 4 on the left, 5 on the right. Number of obstacles for each. Great job to both girls, Faith and Ava. Okay, next we see Tanner Cornell coming up. Versus Eve Poland. Eve Poland is a Sunshine Ninja. Her name's pronounced Eve. And Tanner is from the Jungle Gym out in Florida. The aptly named Jungle Gym, if you've ever been out there, has really great decorations. Tanner narrowly saves herself, but then falls forward into the next obstacle, which will force her to run forward to the balance beams. Meanwhile, Eve still soldiering along on those ladders, grabbing the third and the final rungs. Again, we're in prelims. Tanner will have another shot at that. I have a feeling she'll get it right the next time. Tanner, will she make the dismount or link them? I bet we're going to see a lot of linking of the 6th and 7th obstacle with kids this tall. They barely count as kids at this point. Unfortunately, she takes another tumble. Tanner's going to finish out with 5 obstacles there, while her competitor, Eve, is so close to a full course clear, but falls off on the second of the gotta go obstacles. They were close, but not quite there. Both these girls are going to get another whack at it. And let's hope to see them improve on their next runs. Okay, we got Trinity Anderson up next against Adeline Kleptak. Adeline is on the left. Trinity's on the right. Trinity shines through those trapezes as Adeline tries to keep up, grabbing one hand, looks for a dismount, finds it. Blue bar looking up into that cargo net. Meanwhile, Trinity's already through, grabs a third rung, final rung, grabs the ring, goes up, final rung of that ladder, down again, dashes through those balance beams. Meanwhile, on the other side, Adelaide is on that ladder, matching her hands on one of the rungs. But Trinity's almost through obstacle 6, the cliffhangers, as we know them, the tilted cliffs in this particular competition. And Trinity is almost there, but she has to hurry. She's got only 7 seconds left on the clock. Same goes for Adelaide, who's on that 6th obstacle. She could make it if she runs and dismounts and goes. She got it at the very last second with only 0.6 left on the clock. She had it. Trinity, fantastic buzzer beater. 6 go to Adelaide. I can't believe Trinity made it. Woo! That was a real squeaker. My goodness. Speaking of buzzers, if you want to go check out Cyclone, one of our vendors here today, Cyclone Made, I should say. They are a fantastic ninja-owned business out in the corner here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. They are doing a tremendous job. They make custom buzzer toys and fidgets, and they have been wonderful to my family. I cannot recommend them enough. Please check out Cyclone. Meanwhile, check out Cora versus Eve Wozniak. I'm familiar with Eve Wozniak from previous competitions. I don't know if I've had the pleasure of meeting Cora yet, but I'm so happy to see her out here on the field on the right-hand side as she's battling out with Eve on the left. Miss Wozniak has made it through the balance beams, and now she's going on to the cliffhangers. Pulls up to the third. I think I'm seeing a lot of that today. Haven't seen any fourth yet. Meanwhile, Cora sprints on the balance beam. This is her chance to catch up to Eve if she can span those a little bit faster. But Eve is already on obstacle 7. She's on the gotta-goes. Transferring, looking to transfer her weight to the second one. Building up a big kick to make sure she doesn't miss it. Not as easy as it was for the younger kids. And a full course clear goes to Eve Wozniak. 52 seconds, one of the better times on this particular wave. Meanwhile, we'll see Cora timeout on obstacle 6. She did a great job out there. Both girls did. Next up, we got Matilda Gaspic versus, well, we'll see who's next. Sorry if I said her name wrong. I see Evie Wozniak. Next up, Emma Farrell. Another competitor I'm familiar with from Nebraska Ninja versus Matilda from the Warrior Factory in Hamilton. Okay, Matilda from Canada, I believe. Could be wrong. Versus Emma Farrell from Nebraska Ninja. Bit of a far cry from Canada. Though we have seen competitors out there in Nebraska before. Actually, is that Emma Farrell? I don't know if that's correct. Who are we looking at here? I believe our leaderboard may not be correct here. I'm unsure of who is on the left side. Anyway, wherever the competitor is on the left-hand side, she's doing a fantastic job, almost there for full course clear. However, she's been edged out by Matilda, who got a full course clear with a 56 seconds on the clock and 7 obstacles in the can. The competitor on the left-hand side had 6 and did a tremendous good job out there. Almost had the buzzer. I could hear the disappointment as she nearly got it, but wasn't quite there in time. They corrected her name. I see Avery's name up there, unless she is the next competitor. Seems to be the case. Okay, sorry about that, folks. We just missed the match between Francis and Avery, but both of them did a great job. I see 5 obstacles on the right. We're all ready again with Sophia and Mikey, I believe she said her name was pronounced. Okay, Mikey is fighting her way up against Sophia. Sophia looks like she got caught in the net, but managed to pull herself through. Sophia had a great time the first time through. Mikey is doing a great job, though. She's pulling herself through over the balance beams, looking to improve on their previous runs. Meanwhile, Sophia and Mikey are neck and neck. Mikey's almost to the final obstacle. 20 seconds left on the clock, plenty of time to get there. Jumps up, but she needs a bigger kick to grab to get up there. Both girls need a big one. Sophia's there, but doesn't dismount, but Mikey does, and gets the full course clear. Excellent job. Full course clear, 51 seconds on the right. Full course clear, 53 seconds on the left. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got Etta Stauffer again for her second run with Frankie Wilcox on the other side. Etta Stauffer looking to improve on her previous time. She had 6 obstacles in 55 seconds. Meanwhile, Frankie Wilco, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, might be Wilco. Either way, Frankie and Etta are doing a fantastic job. Etta, big jump up to that second cliff. Better form than previously seen. Etta's moving over. Oh my goodness, these girls are very evenly matched here. But let's see how they make it to the ending. Etta's on the gotta go. She doesn't have a big kick though. On the other side though, Frankie got what it takes. Oh, Etta goes for it, doesn't quite get it. 6 obstacles clear for Mrs. Etta. Frankie times out with 6 as well, but Etta has an improved time, I believe. Yes, she does. By 6 seconds. That's something to be proud of. Meanwhile, Frankie on the other end of things had 50 seconds. That's an improvement of 4 seconds. Next up, Ava Volmer on the left-hand side versus Avery Knight. All right, Ava Volmer coming out of Nebraska. And Avery Knight is from Queen City Ninja. Ava has a multidisciplinary athlete. From what I understand, she is involved in several sports back in Nebraska. I don't know as much about Miss Avery Knight, but I am sure she's a storied athlete. She's a rookie season, and her goal was to get to Worlds this year, and here she is. She has autism. It's part of who she is. Hey, shout out to you, Avery Knight. As someone who's worked with the Warriors Unleashed, shout out to our sponsor. We love ninjas of all types, including those with autism. Avery is fighting through, though, up against Ava. They're running out of time. They're both down with 6. 2 on the clock will either make it. I think they're both going to time out at exactly the same time. Both making the exact same move, same fall. What a photo finish for these 2 young, wonderful athletes. I can see Avery going over to congratulate Ava and vice versa. Oh, I love to see the sportsmanship between these young ninja warriors. This is such an amazing sport, ladies and gentlemen. Best sport in the world. I go by ninja apologist because I like apologetics, but I also like, the term apologetics means defense, and I will defend this sport till I am hoarse. This is the best sport in the world. I will stand on that. Meanwhile, Faith Schweikhard on the right, Tanner Cornell, and let's be real, all your soccer fans in the U.S. probably aren't feeling so much about the beautiful game right now anyway. Hey, bad engagement is good engagement, right? I'm kidding. I love soccer. I played soccer for 4 years. Anyway, Faith on the right side, Tanner on the left. Tanner using one arm to grab that bar, matches, grabs the trapeze, drops into the cargo net, or should I say under the cargo net. Faith also struggling to get those feet up. Definitely a big challenge. See Tanner rocking that World's shirt today, and if you need a good shirt, check out Legendborn, one of our sponsors. They make extremely comfortable sports shirts for athletic wear. Faith going up into the cliffs, grabs cliff 3 to try to catch up to Tanner. Tanner Cornell, she's almost there. Looking to make the dismount with 13 seconds left. Big kick up into the sky. Those lights are flashing. You know what it means. You got to get to the buzzer. Tanner's down and buzzer for her. 7 obstacles, full course clear, 56 seconds. Meanwhile, Faith has 48.6. Whew. Guys, it is early in the day, and I am already losing my voice from excitement. What is the rest of the day going to hold for us? I hope I can even speak by the end of it. By the time we get to finals to see these ninjas, I want to see who is even going to get there on the 13Us. No idea, but stay tuned, folks. We're going to be streaming all day long at FINA-Ninja. Please share our content with everybody you know. We would love to have you. We'd love to have more people getting in on this amazing sport of Ninja Warrior. And I also want to let you guys know that it would not be possible if not for some of our amazing sponsors like That's a Stretch Massage. And we'll talk about them more because right now we got Eve Poland and Trinity Anderson. Eve and Trinity pretty evenly matched thus far. But let's see how these next few obstacles do for them. Usually we see a big division at the cargo net. Trinity jumps up to the 3rd rung while Eve is already well through it. Both of these ninjas looking extremely powerful as they make their way through. Eve grabs the ring, 3rd cliff. Meanwhile, Trinity is not too far behind. Eve's almost there. Huge kick. Look, she threw her whole body into that. What a great form, but she did not make the dismount. Probably a little bit too much power to get her there. And she's down. Full course clear. Excellent job, Eve. Trinity's almost there, too. 6 seconds on the clock. She's going to make it, too. Wow, great matchup. 2 full course clears within seconds of each other. 41 seconds on the left, 49 on the right. And it looks like we're going to be seeing Adelaide on the right next versus Trinity. Trinity is who we just saw. Board's going to update in just a second. Okay, we got another run going for Adelaide and Cora. Cora, I think, fell a little short the first time, but she's moving faster this time, as to my eyes. Adelaide, though, not too far behind. Cora gets low under the net. Cora's down across the balance beams, running forward to the cliffs. She falls forward, does not grab the cliffs. She's going for that buzzer. 20 seconds to go. Now in the FINA League, we have a rule called Spirit of the Obstacle. You got to try them all, but if you can't get there, you can't get there, and I don't think she was trying to miss there. Meanwhile, Adelaide fell 2, wasn't able to do the cliffs. Wow, Cora falls again too. Both of these girls are going as fast as they absolutely can and are struggling to make it there, but they will be there soon. Finishing with 5, Cora should be proud of herself. Meanwhile, Adelaide times out with 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this competition is heating up. Evie's on the right with Matilda on the left. I hear a lot of cheers for these young ninjas. We love to hear cheering in our gyms and here at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania Sport Complex. Actually, I believe it is just an event complex. My apologies to our hosts if I got that wrong. Evie is pulling forward. but falls back just a little bit, grabs the rungs and pulls herself up, still in the lead. Meanwhile, Matilda's not too far back. Matilda, big throw from the second run, continues to cement her lead in this race. Matilda's not too far behind though, as Evie conquers the 6th obstacle with speed. Matilda though, yeah, catching up. Evie is almost there. You're seeing a lot more thought and deliberation going into this 7th obstacle, and she's got it. Excellent work by young Evie, with Matilda's only got a few seconds left, and she's gonna get there in time. 6, 5, 4, and buzzer. Man, that feels good. You're a Ninja Warrior, you dream of hitting that buzzer, and there is no better feeling than hitting a buzzer at Worlds. Here at the FINA World Championships in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, we've seen a lot of great buzzers, some at the very last second. Man, oh man, we're having fun today. If you're just joining us, my name's Nico. I'll be your commentator on this rig for the majority of the day. We also have another stream going with the legendary Ryan Stratus and Stuart Amory. They will be on the elite and young adult rig, and I believe that's going to finals real soon, so you may want to tune into that. I'm not offended. I like to have you here with me, but those guys are real pros, and so are the elites that they're going to be covering. We're going to see some blazing fast times. I can't wait to watch the replay myself either. Come back and check out our YouTube clip from it if you want. Spread it far and wide. I've seen a lot of people on social media excited about what we are doing here today. And I hope that they also have a lot to say about our sponsors. I'm going to read them off for you right now. DGS Ninja Gooder, the sunglass company that's donated quite a few sunglasses for us, for our winners on the podiums. Legend Born, Ninja Works, Gibbon, T-Mobile, Warriors Unleashed, one of my personal favorites, Cyclone Made, Stage 4 Designs. Pop and Hold, my wife bought a great kit from them yesterday to help her heal her very cut up hands from these difficult courses. Adaptation through Perseverance, the ATP. That's a Stretch, Massage, World Ninja Sport, purveyors of fine obstacles and setups, Ninja Strong, Flopball, Who Gifts, MVB Productions, who are making this all possible, UNAA, Sprout and Kids Gym, Series 1, OmniMed, Silent K Ninja, UIPM, USA Ninja, Nerdy Ninja, and Bucket O Chalk. Again, we will just be taking a moment while we get ready for our next wave. Hey folks, Nico here, commentator. We will be back in just a moment with some more coverage, but our video feed will continue going. I will be back in just a few minutes.
You must be touching a platform or an obstacle
Hey there, folks. My name's Nico. I'm back for a few minutes before I have to duck out to another event, but I'd like to give you a little bit of commentary on these fantastic Ninja Warriors you see before you here. We've got Evan on the left, Noah on the right, fighting through this course on this wave of the 13 use. Noah's pushing through the tilting cliffs. He is a bit of a lead on Evan. He's almost there. He's going to grab the go. Gotta goes is what we're calling those. And gets it for the full course clear. Noah's got 43 seconds on the clock and a full course clear. And meanwhile, on the other side, we got Evan takes a tumble and 42 and 6. Excellent job. This is our wave 5. Evan Boiler was energetic Evan. Meanwhile, we got Evan Worley coming up, Battle of the Evans. Evan Worley is from Nova Ninja, and on the other side we got Graham Newton, who wants to teach us some laws. Newton's 3 laws of ninjas today. Rule number 1, law number 1, get through the trapezes. Number 2, get through the cargo net without falling. Let's go, Graham, you're almost there. Both of these tall boys using their toes to pull themselves up again underneath. With Mr. Graham has pulled ahead. Graham Newton's 3rd law of Ninja Warrior. Steady work on the cliffhangers. His legs behind him, not using a lot of a lateral swing there in favor of keeping control rather than propelling himself forward. Graham is in the wings for a full course clear, but so is Evan. Evan's looking fantastic. Great dismount by Graham, bit of a link there, where Evan needs to build up a bit of a swing to make his way through. You can't overshoot it. He touches down with 2 feet for a full course clear. Excellent job by both ninjas. 47 seconds is a competitive time, as is 56. possibly putting them in the running for the finals, especially when you're looking in the 40s. Coming up next, I'm seeing Lucas Brosnia versus Simon Peltier. Simon Peltier is from Concord Plain, Minnesota. His card says don't pronounce it like the French way, not the proper way. Say Peltier. On the other side, Lucas Brosnia is from Next Level Ninja. I believe that one lacks a T, so it's Next Level. They're slamming through this course with Simon on the left, a little bit behind Lucas in the orange on the right. Simon touches down first, gets his fourth obstacle, but Lucas is not far behind him. Grabs the third cliff, onto the fifth. About to pull himself off. They are neck and neck. Both of these boys are totally capable of a full course clear here. Lucas links the two obstacles, saving himself a little bit of time, and Simon right there too. Boom! Excellent. These two ninjas are kicking butt today. 37 seconds and 38 seconds. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them in finals.
gotta get to that. So make sure.
Brandon, I'm thinking about third, fifth, eighth. I'm going fourth. I'm going fourth, sixth, eighth, 10th.
Low key, you know what I'm thinking? For mine, if I hit a ring,
You're not getting it. Because there's some short road to it. I jumped up. Why would you jump up here? I'm not really.
like so long. They should make a league for that.
Hello, hello, how are you? It's Nico Tarquinio again here commenting on the 13U females in Ninja vs. Ninja. We got Caitlin Campau on the right side with Elise Leduc on the left. Let's see how these two young ninjas match up against one another. I believe we are in wave 6 now. My apologies for the absence as I work to cover various areas here. All right, Elise Leduc is from Motion Park, Everduff, where Marcella Waker is actually on the other side. Sorry. Ooh, we're looking at Caitlin Campau on the right, Marcella Walker on the left. Marcella Walker is from Ninja Nation Murphy, out in Texas, I believe, where Caitlin Campau is here from Canada. Ninja Nation Murphy, Marcella is almost there to obstacle 7. Our times are getting better and better as we progress through these waves, with wave times having been determined in advance by placement in the sectionals. She takes a little bit of a fall there, Marcella, so she's only going to finish with 5. Meanwhile, everything's in play for Mrs. Caitlin as she works through those cliffhangers to try to get the point. But she's going to time out on obstacle 7 with 6 obstacles clear. Great job to Caitlin. Let's see who's next. We got a few more ninjas for sure. We got Bella Cosman versus, well, we'll find out soon, won't we? Emma Fernandez. Bella's from Gravity Forge, and Emma is Dilemma. Ha, get it? Dilemma. Hopefully she doesn't have a dilemma out on this course today. She got 2 FINA podiums this season. She loves to bake and says hi to all her Gravity teammates. Meanwhile, Dilemma can solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in under 30 seconds. I got a little boy in my life who can do that too. It is an amazing feat. Emma's on the left. Bella's on the right. Bella is tall. So I think those rainbow-colored socks makes her look even taller. Meanwhile, Dilemma is making her way through those ladders. Bella has a bit of a lead on those cliffhangers right now. But Dilemma is right there with her. All right, 47-6 for Emma. And I didn't quite see the time on the other side. I'm sure that she did well. Julia Hinman is next. Or better known as Jay from the Conquer Ninja Gym in Scottsdale versus Laura Olivieri from the Warrior Factory in Hamilton. Julia went to Worlds for the first time ever last year. She's back for revenge. She crushed it and made the finals in UNAA as well. Fabulous baker. I don't know much about Laura Olivieri, but I'm sure she's a great ninja too. Meanwhile, Julia's making her way through. Big movements through that ladder where Laura nearly grabs it. Excellent job. Julia's stepping along real quick. Got a bit of a lead on Laura. Julia's got those cliffhangers. She's almost all the way through. Jumps up. Wow, big kick. Feet high in the air. And throws off for the full course clear. Excellent work. 47, 53, and 7. That's better than a lot of the male contenders we've seen today. But meanwhile, on the other side, at the buzzer, Laura takes it with 59.70 with 7 obstacles on there. Wow. Barely squeaking in that full course clear. That's great. Good job. The times are getting more and more competitive, though. We'll have to see how Hadley Walters on the right and Nora Delahunty does on the left. Hadley Walters is out from the 4-star Ninja Academy. She's known as the Noisy Ninja. Her favorite accomplishment is a 13-foot lache. Gee willikers, that's big. She likes to cheer loudly for all her ninja friends. Nora Delahunty, it's her first time. Plays violin, visited 10 country, and loved to read. Nora's reading her way toward a full course clear here. If she can keep it up, she's got 5 in the bag. But Loud Hadley, is that correct? Noisy. The Noisy Ninja is almost there too. Nora drops down and then is out. Hopefully she is feeling okay. It looks like she is clutching her foot. Maybe she had twisted her ankle there. All the same, Noisy Ninja is still moving, still shaking, and on her way to a full course clear with 52:49 on the clock. Great job to the Noisy Ninja. And we hope that Nora on the other side is feeling okay. I want to bring you some of our sponsors real quick. We got Who Gifts MVB Productions. Their video productions are what are making our current stream possible. UNAA is another one of our leagues. We are a big fan of theirs as well. Shout out to Bob. Sprout and Kids Gym will help you get your ninja gym up and running. If you're having trouble growing, check out Sprout. OmniMed Series 1, they got Jessie Graff over there representing today, known for her footwear. OmniMed, Silent K Ninja, a lot of us are fans of those, fans of them. UIPM USA Ninja, Nerdy Ninja, and Bucket O Chalk, who are legends in the ninja world for their chalk. If you're probably not surprised that they have buckets of chalk. But in the meantime, we got Grace Kelly from the Vault, gym that I've personally been to a couple of times. Great folks over there. And Grace Matila from Not Applicable. Oh, her ninja name is Not Applicable. I don't think that's her ninja name. It's just she doesn't have one, right? Grace Kelly is extremely fast. I've seen her work before, but Grace is outpacing her on this course currently. It's called it a curse. Hopefully it's not a curse. Grace plays the flute and does Minecraft a lot. Grace, oh my gosh, we got 2 Graces here. I didn't even notice that. The other Grace has a bunny. You figure out who's who. I bet everyone at home knows. Grace Kelly is catching up to the other Grace, Grace Matila. Grace Matila, though, is almost there to a full course clear. She's closing in on the 7th obstacle and gets it with 40 seconds on the clock. That was really fast, and I'm not surprised knowing the kind of speed that Grace Kelly can put out there. Grace is building up to her final dismount and her final touch of the buzzer on this course. Boom! Slams it home. I believe that was at 58 or 59 seconds. 57 seconds. I wasn't far off. Great run by the Battle of the Graces. Grace abounds here at the Ninja Warrior World Championship in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. These kids are doing great. Next up, we got Isle Brady versus Fiona Nix. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Whew, they're already off to a huge start. I guess it's Elsie, not Isla. Sorry, I was misreading the LCD screen out here. And Fiona Nix off to the races, right? She's way far ahead, all the way halfway through the tilted cliffs, but it tilted quite considerably with the way she hit them there. Meanwhile, Elsie is right behind her as she works those same cliffs. Huge dismount by Fiona Nix, hits the buzzer and almost hits the fence. Hopefully she didn't hit her head on that thing. With a time of 37 seconds. That is extremely competitive and will probably give her a ticket to finals. Fiona has got 50 seconds on the clock and a full course clear. Wonder who's up next. I believe there's a Donahue in the works. No, Elena Donboli, also known as Alina. It says to pronounce her name as Alina, spelled exactly the same. Braylon Buchanan is next. She's from Paragon Performance Sports. Alina is so fast everyone at her home gym calls her Turbo, and she's very kind, according to her card. Braylon's favorite memories are of American Ninja Warrior with teammates and friends. She's very grateful. Braylon's going super fast. She should be called Burning Braylon or Blazing Fast Braylon. Breaking Limits Braylon. Meanwhile, Alina is not far behind, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. We've got a huge crew out from the Ninja Lair in Las Vegas. I remember seeing a lot of them last year too. Hard to miss them with the bright green coloring. Braylon, meanwhile, is closing in on the 7th obstacle from Paragon. Look at that kick. She kicks to the sky where she wants to go, dismounts, let's go, and buzzer. 45 seconds on the clock for her full course clear. Let's see how Alina does. No, 44 seconds, my apologies. She was coached on by, I believe, Heidi from Nebraska Ninja, or perhaps she's one of her friends. Wouldn't be surprised. And Alina, oh, she times out just shy of point B on that obstacle, which actually is the buzzer. Should be point buzzer, I suppose. All right, we got Kinley Petig, I should know that name, 4-star Ninja Academy, is coming up next on the near side. And she is up against Chloe Neal. Chloe Neal is rocking the Australian yellow. But Kinley Petig is wearing a really cool tie-dye 4-star Ninja. Oh, she almost slipped off that there, but she managed to recover her composure. Kinley looks like she's going to skip that ring, and sure did. Meanwhile, her Australian competitor, Chloe, did not fly this far to not go fast, and fast she is going. Look at her rock this course. Both girls moving along the tilted cliffs with amazing amount of speed. Kinley looking to skip one of those cliffhangers, reaching for the last one. Oh, falls down, but managed to regain her composure. Excellent, saving her run. 10 seconds left for both of these girls. They've got to make it in time for that buzzer. They're almost there, but unfortunately for Chloe, she just came shy. Still gets 6 obstacles. Awesome. Kinley, full course clear. Great work by both girls who go over and give each other a hug. You love to see it after a run like that. Wonder if they know each other, but it's a great way to make friends, this sport of Ninja Warrior. Ninja Warrior is a family sport, but you know it's a sport for friends too. I made most of my friends these days through this sport, and it's easy to do it. You go through a lot together. Trauma bonding, they call that. Elise Leduc is on the near side. Marcella Walker is on the far side. Sorry, Alice. How did I pronounce that? Elise. Alice. Marcella is moving blazing fast. Perfect tech on that cargo net. Watch what Marcella just did. If you saw that, you're going to be seeing that all day in finals. That's the way to make it under there. You got to get a big swing and bring your feet up, almost like you're making a lache. Alice, though, is not far behind, and I apologize for calling her Elise. She's from Motion, though, so maybe there's a French way to pronounce that. That's cooler than the way I'm bringing it up. Marcella, ooh, she falls forward, but I don't know if her foot tripped it. 4 obstacles still in play. 5. She must have still been counted okay by the judges. Meanwhile, is very close. Marcella, grabs it. Full course clear for Marcella. 41 seconds, my goodness. You might see her in finals later. But can we also see Alice make her way there? She falls down there, only having 5 obstacles, but there's still 1 in the wings if she can get there in time. Unfortunately, those lights are flashing. Her time is ticking, and she does indeed time out. Great job, Alice. She did a wonderful job out there today on that course. Speed's the name of the game here on the Ninja versus Ninja course. We have a very large amount of ninjas participating in the 13U division, and I guarantee you it's going to be some crazy finals later in the day. We are about a third of the way through our waves, and we got plenty more to go. Next up, we got Emma Fernandez versus Caitlin Campow. Caitlin's on the far side, Emma's on the near side. Caitlin, you can see the determination in her face as she looks to build some momentum to carry her all the way through these ladder. Meanwhile, Emma definitely runs along that balance beam. Bounces along that balance beam, though. It's not what you want to do on these unless you're going to do what she's about to do. I don't know if she's going to link the 2 obstacles or if she's going to bounce down and up again. Yep, that's what she's doing. Sometimes you see it coming. Caitlin misses that last obstacle, so she's going to finish out with 5 unless she can get to the buzzer in time. Meanwhile, Emma is so close to a full course score. She's got 2 seconds at the buzzer. Excellent job by Emma. Excellent job by Caitlin. Great job. Great seeing you guys here at the World Championships here for the FINA League. Okay, I'm seeing Julia next and Bella for their second runs. Julia Himman, if I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Bella Cosman on the other side. Both are neck and neck on this course so far as they grab the cargo net and look to pull their feet up and over. They're doing really good. Bella almost wasn't able to pull them up and over, but she managed to save that time. Meanwhile, Julia dances her way along the balance beam, grabs up to that cliffhanger, and all the way along. Bella not far behind her. This is definitely a race. Bella touches down. She looked like she wanted to go for it. Thinks second, pulls back. Huge kick to build up to get over there. She's almost there. Julia touches down. Huge throw. A lot of force behind her. I heard that thud a while away. 43 seconds. Meanwhile, Bella looks to finish. Almost dismounted. Probably didn't feel like she could do it. And time. Excellent job. She got the buzzer just in time. Now, there's a new rule this year here at the FINA World Championships. Some of you may be familiar with that in the past. You could overrun the base, so to speak. You could overrun point B and still be given the point. That is not the case on our competitions, especially Ninja versus Ninja here, except for the final obstacle. Laura Olivieri versus Hadley Walters. The noisy ninja, Hadley Walters, out from 4-star versus Laura. Noisy Ninja's first run was really great. Laura Olivieri is catching up to the Noisy Ninja, who had a big jump up to that second cliff. Which one is she going to grab? Excellent. She got the third, Laura. And if you pay attention, you see a big difference in who grabs what and what their final time is. Meanwhile, Hadley's almost there, but she is neck and neck with Laura. Hadley makes the touchdown first. Nora has too big of a swing to land. Gets down. 50 seconds to Hadley. Full course clear. And Laura takes it with 55. Excellent job to both of these ninjas. Next up, we see Nora Delahunty is going to be up against, wait for it, I see Grace Kelly from the vault. Okay, we're moving fast. Speed's the name of the game here as Grace and Nora battle it out. Nora, an underhand grip onto that cargo net, nearly bashes her head. Nora goes under, grabs that ladder onto the ring, swings forward, grabs the third rung, throws herself forward. Grace is in the lead. They are evenly matched here as they move through the cliffhangers, but Nora gets down first. Meanwhile, Amazing Grace is close behind. How sweet the sound as Nora pulls off a great grab. Grace hits the buzzer. Nora took a little bit of a second swing, which slowed her down just a little bit. Nora comes in at 48, an improvement over her previous one. Meanwhile, Grace is at 51.38 with a full course clear. As someone with a loud Ninja Mom shirt behind her smiles widely, presumably mom of Nora. A lot of proud Ninja Moms and Ninja Dads here at the FINA World Championships. I see someone pushing a stroller right behind me. This is a family sport, ladies and gentlemen. We got big families. I got a whole bunch of families of 6 I read out today. Mine is one included with every single person accounted for in our Ninja Gym. Looks like we just finished up that wave, and we will be, I am unsure if we're moving on to the next one or going to break. I will check that for you guys. That was wave 6. Wave 7 is coming up soon. Going to do a quick check of our schedule, but meanwhile, I'd like to tell you about one of our sponsors, Gooder Sunglasses. Now, I hadn't heard about Gooder before this, but let me tell you, they make you look real cool. Ladies and gentlemen, this rig will be finished until about 2. So if you want to check out our other stream, which is the Young Adult and Elites, they will be going, I believe, during this time. It's possible they're on break too, but check it out. I'm not on YouTube right now, except on this stream. I may hop over to the other rig if they need me. However, my name is Nico Tarquini. It's been a pleasure being with you here today. I'll be trying to post updates for my Instagram, which is Ninjapologist, but you can also check out all of our information on FINA.Ninja to find out more information about what we do here at the Federation of International Ninja Athletics. Let me tell you, though, a little bit about our products and sponsors. We've got NinjaWorks, the official timing system of the Ninja World Championship, Ninja Strong. Be sure to visit their booth to see the latest obstacles built for the next generation of ninja athletes. From signature athlete designs to fan favorite classics, there's something for every ninja. Flop Ball is made famous by Ryan Stratus, 14-time American Ninja Warrior competitor. It's the official hand sack of the FINA World Championship. Now, I know most of my millennial friends out there, shout out to the elder millennials from the 1900s, have played hacky sack, but wait till you see a hand sack. Again, we will be off until about 2 p.m. Sometimes we go a little bit earlier, but I will be back then. See you shortly.